party line. He's our candidate. He's going to be my city councilman in November. That's our candidate for the 43rd City Council, retired NYPD Lieutenant Vito LaBella. Vito.
Thank you, David. Yes, I am a Yankee fan, and I'm proud. I don't care what the score is. So first, I want to thank the Conservative Party, Fran and Jerry and everyone else for standing behind me and for supporting me. I'm also going to thank my friends who are working with me and whom I volunteered to get me to this point, and they're over there on that table. It's Peter, his wife Lily, his daughter Tabitha, my friend Serena, her mom, my Serena, yes, Serena, and her mom. She brought her mom too, that's right, with Peter. And they are fundraisers extraordinaire. And new people we brought in, Roy from Queens and Aaron, say hello. So this is the team that we're gonna move forward with. And a special thanks to Dylan LaBella, 18 years old. And you know what, he stayed here and came with Dad to support Dad, so he gets double credit for doing that. When Pat was talking about what we did, I came on in 1986 in the police department, and I was a sergeant in 1989. And January of '89, I got promoted. And I was in the subway in District 1, 59th Street, Columbus Circle. And Chief Bratton came in, and his mission was broken windows policing. And we started the pilot project in District 1 at 57th and 6th Avenue. And we would go to that station, and he said, Sergeant LaBella's got 3 years on the job, right? And I'm working midnights. Take the cops, and I want you to go and clear out that station. And I'm like, okay. So we go in, and imagine the mezzanine is bigger than this room, and it was a tent city. It was a tent city. And Vito and 4 cops had to clear it out. Now imagine you're in your bedroom, because these individuals think that it's their bedroom, and they're being told they have to wake up. They were not happy. They were not happy at all. And they stood up and they fought with us and they yelled at us, and we would make them leave and they would come back and we would come back. And this went on all night, the first night. And we had people call us up, and the next morning, a man named Norman Siegel, who knows who Norman Siegel is? Norman Siegel called the desk and asked to speak to Sergeant LaBella. And I get on the phone, this is Mr. Siegel, I'm from the ACLU, American Civil Liberties Union. I spoke to your captain, and he agreed that we wouldn't be doing this. And I'm like, holy shoot, I didn't get the memo. Right, I'm a brand new sergeant, I think I messed up, my whole career is down the toilet. I think I didn't know, my captain said I had to do that. I spoke to your captain. Okay, so I'm waiting for the boss to come in. I stayed in, and I told the captain, it was Dick Gollenge, a great transit captain. He became a transit chief under Bill Bratton. And I said, boss, listen, I got a call from that guy from the ACLU, Norman Siegel. He said you agreed not to do it. Ah, he's fine. You know what? We're gonna do it, we're gonna go back tonight. And we did go back that night. And we went back the next night. And we got rid of the tent city in the mezzanine. And we addressed the people jumping the turnstile or causing disorder in the subway. And over the next 26 years, the subway became, if not a great place to hang out, at least it was a much safer place to get from point A to point B with the least amount of problems possible. And isn't that why we have a subway? The people of the city are the lifeblood, and the subway are the veins and the arteries that they get all around. So if the subway is not safe, the city does not prosper. And I want to thank Pat and his guys, because his guys, well, they weren't his guys, he probably wasn't, he was in high school probably. His guys helped me, and we went out there, and it was difficult. And as soon as we stopped enforcing all of these rules, we saw what happened. It's not a coincidence, right? They tried to say, well, it's just a coincidence that you enforced all these laws and crime went down. There were other factors involved. Yeah, okay. You know, sometimes correlation does mean causation. Because what we saw is when we stopped enforcing all these things, crime went up. And then when we're trying the best we can, to address these situations, giving more summonses. 40% of our fare evaders have warrants, trying to address that. We see crime maybe leveling off or going down. So yes, it does have an impact. It does work. Broken windows policing works. And I want to thank the Common Sense Caucus for trying to advance that narrative. We're not looking to pick on anybody. We really aren't. We're not looking to target people for how they look or where they come from. You know who we're looking to target? You know who we're looking to pick on? Bad guys. That's who we're looking to pick on, because they're victimizing our fellow citizens. I'm Vito LaBella for New York City. Please contribute. I have to beg for money. I got the match. I really appreciate it, so now we're going to go forward. Thank you again, David.
Folks, the next city council is going to represent me